Hello there, welcome back to my little let's play of World of Warcraft, Feralas Hawk. Let me go check real quickly to the border region. Are there any drafters who force me to join this camp? Probably not. There are lots of hostile owls. Ample fishing exit can be. Don't know what it's talking about. I suppose it's probably, yeah, safe to kickstart our adventures in the ruins of Ravenwind or whatever. Hopefully this tour is not going to be so lengthy like the Tesolas one. Right, what is going on? Jademir Echo Spawn. That chaos is 20 Dragonkin. Alright. Sorry. Apparently your power was vastly lacking. Alright, let's
Greetings.
signs of change.
Farewell.
A severe illness has fallen over to the creatures of this forest. While at first I'd hoped it was part of nature's cause, it has refused to pass. The forest stags, normally strong and serene, have suffered the worst. Some waste away in their weakness, others froth and rage dangerously. If I am to consult the spirits to learn more of the sickness, I will need to stag's antlers. Okay. The Scourge, a direct affront to nature. They have managed to corrupt the guild war in Razorfin towns and now threaten spread further into Thousand Needles and eventually I fear west into Feralas. You must go there and do anything you can do to confine them. Perhaps you find someone in the area to help you. The winds whisper a powerful presence in the area. Dungeon. I am not interested in dungeons. Saving Warpwood. Just inside the eastern wing of Dire Mall, one of the Warpwood ancients, Forgus Warpwood, still lives uncorrupted. You must travel there and help him drive out the terrible creatures that have taken it as their own. Taking Dire Mall would be a major step in reclaiming Feralas for our people. You can find Dire Mall to the southeast of here. Oh, is alright, we can at least go and report to the tree man. The Highborn. Estolana, powerful and uncorrupt, the Highborn has managed to enter the western wing of Dire Maul and has asked for assistance in cleansing it. Regardless of your personal conviction of Highborn, it is an effort I must support for the good of Feralas. May the wind carry your spirit there with great swiftness. You will find Dire Maul to the southeast.
Goodbye.
Oh boy, that was a lot of worthless quests. Perhaps you, lady, have a much better. The druids and sentinels prefer to keep separate combat, but we always worked well together. Never mistake privacy for aversion.
Good luck, friend.
My duty here is to watch over Telaron, even without his meditation, leaving him vulnerable. There is enough threats in this forest to keep both of us on our toes. That's why it matters me so much that I don't have the opportunity to leave camp. More harpies than I ever seen in west and northwest. Foul creatures spreading their filth across the ancient ruins uncaringly. They're a threat to this camp, and have no place in these lands. I'll pay you if you get rid of them.
A Shah Feralas. May the stars guide
Edana Heitalan is the queen of the North Spring Harpies that reside in the ruins to the west. It is her malicious will that leads the Harpies to defend their nest among the ruins of our people. The Harpies can call to her with horn they carry, blowing it by the Heitalan stone in the northern part of ruins. Will summon Edana. Show no mercy uh, for this foul creature. Slay her and bring her dark heart to me.
Be careful.
And how's the story with items? None it seems. Alright, let's start mopping up the quests. Hopefully we get things done before sunrise. That is the ideal. But, well, the region doesn't seem too big. Alright, let's hassle with the Harpies. Hey Harpy, why don't you join the alliance? We could use some strong winged ladies on our side. Which they probably refuse for some reason. Okay, let's see. Summon Edana Heitalan. Rest in pieces.
Target. Target. Have a target. I'm out of range. It's too far away.
Come on, stop flying away. Alright, we still need... Oh, there are two types of harpies.
I need to get closer. Too far away.
Okay, let's continue with the stag hunt. Lava patch.
Target. Target. I'm out of range. Need a target. I need to get closer. Have a target. I need to target something first. Ha! Need a target. I'm out of range.
What is going on here?
Don't have a target.
You're welcome. I am certain the reason is Emerald Nightmare or some other such thing. Potentially.
How may I help?
This is a sad task, Kehabiga, but necessary.
Farewell.
At very least this creature's suffering has ended. Let us hope their sacrifice will bring us of further to pain.
Del Natres.
I've discovered a brood of dragon whelps scattered off the road to the north with similar affliction. Green dragons are sacred custodians of nature. The fact that this disease is capable of spreading to them is cause to great alarm. We must stop this from spreading further though through any means. Lay the infected whelps and return to me.
Asha Fenar.
Elun Adore. Good luck, friend.
Thank you for Paladin. That's one less distraction for me.
Farewell.
We must not tolerate the infestation of our ancestors' ruins by the Harpy. Lady, your entire fucking world is full of your ruins. If we would honor the ruins, let us be honest, there wouldn't be one square feet of land where we could settle.
Be careful.
These lands will finally be free of the foulness of harpies. I cannot thank you enough.
Asha Feralas.
Yeah, okay. Let's go wipe out some dragons. Whoops.
Need a target. Have a target. Need a target. Got away.
Maybe they have a food poisoning. I mean, makes sense if they eat meat. Alright.
I don't have a target. Need a target. I'm out of range. Have a target.
That should satisfy the druid, or...
Hello.
This development worries me greatly. This has happened before.
Goodbye.
Tears of Stone. As you witnessed, the dragon Isondre has told us that the tears, the land... Ah. Tears of the land can see the... Ah, here's some dialogue. Isondre gave us a mission. As you witnessed, the dragon Isondre has told us that the tears of the land can seal the portal from which the corruption stems. Our words ring true. In the glade to the west, I have seen the mountain giants distraught. They raged in frustration and wept, and their tears fell upon the stones as shining crystals. So the giants weep no more. These stone tears must be what is under referred to. We must gather them.
Farewell. Goodbye.
The cliff giants of Feralas are extension to the earth itself. When nature thrives, they are benevolent protectors and peaceful guardians. But as forests is tainted, so too are they. Though they be corrupted by this malady, they will lash out in violence against trees, wildlife, and the very boulders they were shaped from. Be wary in your tasks. Should you find any corrupted giants, destroy them for the sake of those who still spared. Okay,
Dear Ladris.
interesting.
What brings you here? Till next we meet.
I guess the Sentinel girl doesn't want to give me any quests. Hmm. You're welcome again.
It's too far away.
I like it. There is no in between. This is 0% corruption, and this is 100% corruption. Or maybe these corrupted cliff giants are actually 1%. The hell is that? Oh no, it's Hakar! Oh, it's Arash, Etis or something. It would be hilarious if I like prospect this one and then this goes 100% corrupted. From seeing his skin turned into iron ore and rocks.
I need to get closer.
Alright, let's return to the quest hub.
Feralas. Asha
The
Fela.
deers are among the very rocks that the giants themselves rise from. There should be loose ones near the base of these large monoliths.
Farewell.
The mountain giants are precious allies of our race. We must stop this corruption before it claims any more creatures of the forest.
Goodbye.
The spirits of these guardians will return in time. Yeah, Piga. You freed them to move on in nature's cycle. Now it falls to us to make sure that cycle is free of corruption and needless suffering.
Farewell.
It is ready. Take this Ehabiga, a beacon of natural essence and blessed by the will of Isondre. To the north of the other side of the flowing brook is Dream Bow. There stands the great tree, the tallest in Feralas, a sapling of the very fir tree. A portal to the heart of Emerald Dream sits in the trunk. This is the portal you must seal. The portal will be guarded, but you must be brave.
Nadris.
Poppy-hating sentinel decides to ignore me. That's sad. Can we step through the portal? Fake. But let's
I'm
just...
out of range. I need to get closer.
Well, good for him. And you shall dwell in this place any longer. Or no longer either. Alright, that down ruin looks nice. Let's go check it out. Would have at least left a little box.
I am listening.
Your bravery has seen us through. The Emerald Nightmare has been shut out from this land. The fate of Dragon Titer worries me, but there is much work still to be done. I cannot afford to dwell on it.
Asha Fela.
We druids do not seek very close company with the Sentinel army, but we are always willing to work together to defend our land. Now that you assisted me, I would be remiss in not requesting you assist them as well. Randris Feathermoon, General of Sentinels, commands of the war effort for all of Kalimdor from the newly built Feathermoon stronghold to the south. Tell her I sent you. I'm sure she will need of your skills.
Goodbye.
I remember her. Very fond memories. I like the old Feralas fort stronghold. Alright, let's move on, I suppose. I think this is actually one of my favorite regions. Pre-Cataclysm and post-Cataclysm. Well, perhaps not the Yeti-infested mountains and stuff, but the island is very nice. Gorgeous view on the beach, you know. Feathermount Stronghold. They used to be on the island though. Yeah, I think I remember now. As usual, blizzard nukes are favorite spots and
My
alchemy
goods are of the
supplies.
highest quality.
See, night elves know how to use stone when building. Alright. Lavish bedchamber, but no owner. So I can claim it as my own. As if. Yeah. That's a lot of flamethrowers. Alright. First things first. Gold
Hello?
armor merchant. Alright, I actually purchased these today in the Iron Forge shop. Let's see, anything unique? Nope.
Good luck, friend.
I am listening. May the stars guide
Okay. I'm a bit confused. Alright. Brad McRoban, leatherworking supplies. Let's see what you have. Perhaps you have some leather? No, of course not. How silly of me to think that leatherworking supplies might have some spare leather.
Hello. See you
Marco
around.
quality. My philosophy on leatherworking is that the work must be best quality possible, no compromises. Anyone who says quality does not matter is trying to sell you oceanfront property in Dunmore. Hey, I mean the ocean might be tiny there, but still pretty nice and snowy. In my latest pursuit of high quality materials, I have run across thick Yeti hides. The Yeti are native to Feralas, with many found in Rage Scar Hold in the northeast. I want some. I'll give you a choice of one of my leather goods for stack of 10. If that sounds fair, then we're in business.
Safe travels.
Ooh, Savan.
Feel free to browse.
You don't
May the
have anything.
stars guide you.
I actually picked up fishing. Managed to go down on it.
I
Oh
am
wait, I
listening.
already checked you out. Might as well
Goods are of the
sell all
highest
the
quality.
junk.
Good luck, friend.
Let's go check out what our lovely Grand Marshal thinks of a situation. There's a massive army and supplies, but no grand plan. Alright. Chandris Feathermoon,
I
General of
never
Sentinel.
miss a shot.
The forces of Sentinel Army hold back the horde across Kalimdor while war continues in Assam Vale, Stone Dallon. Our forces are also needed here to protect the remaining wilds and prevent our enemies going further, gaining further
Goddess
foothold.
watch over you.
The most dire in the most blah 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 dire.
On your mark.
Delaron has already sent word of you. Ehapik, I'm interested in seeing if you're half as skilled as he claims. I am fighting a war on multiple fronts while keeping our currently held areas properly defended, as well as overseeing the instruction of our youngest sentinels. If you are a decent fighter, there will be plenty for you to do.
Consider it done. I am listening.
Our settlement of Sando Isle was lost to the Hate Crest. Oh, right. Naga. Overwhelmed by their numbers, we fell back to the mainland while they covered their newly gained sandbar. We raised new feather moon on the shore and amassed an even greater army. Now the hate crest will be driven back into the sea. Find out Ancient of War along the shore. He will take you to the front lines where Tambor
On your
leads the...
mark. Quickly,
Oh,
quickly.
okay. Should I use the tree? Ah, why not? Yo, the boss said that... What is that? Portal of Feralas.
I am honored.
Should I click on it? Alright. Yeah, take me to the Sarder Isle. In retrospect, I would probably flown there faster. So where the hell is that tree holding me?
Speak quickly.
All I need to prove myself here are my
Off
gloves.
you go.
8 crests are fighting fiercely there. Leader is priority, but we need to kill as many of them as we can. Go ahead of me, I'll meet you in the battlefield, show them no mercy.
Move it. On your way.
The leader of these forces must fall. The Naga's offensive will be broken with no one to command them. I saw the coward retreat into one of the abandoned buildings here. Cut your way through the others and take his head. Lady Chandris will want to see it for herself.
Careful out there.
Ah.
Move it.
These wild things will be driven back.
Off you go.
Okay. Fret not, little night elf. I am here to assist you. You're welcome, ladies. Man, I love this place. Why the hell do they have to break everything apart? Alright. Hello there, lady. Are you by any chance a friendly civilian willing to join the alliance? No. Okay, I guess we achieved our main mission.
I am honored.
It's too far.
Okay. That was it. I suppose there was one island. I wonder if it's still under the sea. Oh, I mean, if that island I think belonged to the Nagas, so No wonder they decided to push towards this island. Man, the sight is non-existent. For shame, I really like this island. And the quests were also pretty neat. Oh well. Let's go report that we did a major victory by taking one Naga head and killing 10 of their fighters. Still, this giant fortress looks pretty nice too. You can say a lot about Chandris, but she's got taste.
The sentinels
The
stand
forces
ready.
in the armies.
Consider it done.
As General
God
fallen,
is
good
watch
riddance
over
of
you.
the foul creature. May Nagas lead her back into sea and never return. You've proven yourself on the battlefield, Big. I would ask more assistance of you in defending our lands here.
Consider it done. On your mark.
Your valor was mentioned in the briefing, Big. I commend you.
Goddess watch
A
over
highborn mage named Estulan estranged from his surviving brothers has built a tower to the east where he trains young night elves in arcane magic. Were it not for Lady Miranda's recent mercy towards his kind, his execution would be my duty under the law. He will be watched closely, but I will not deny aid to my sentinels simply out of pride. I sent Sylvia ahead to the Tower of Estolan to begin an offensive against ogres infesting nearby forest. Report her for further orders.
Consider it done. I am listening.
Yeah,
On your
I'll
mark.
see you when I see you. Man, what is that? Who you might be, my friend. Robin
Yo.
Van Dassel. Hey, seizure hosted. I'm one of those frequently encountered and completely harmless neutral goblins, not the horde kind.
Hurry back.
Hey pal, I'm still working on a variant of Gnomish Shrinking Ray, using superior goblin technological advances in its construction. In an effort to avoid inconvenience to myself such as that, I'd like you to try out on some of the sea giants along the coast here. You should find miniaturization residue on them. After you shrink them, bring me back some.
Keep it real. Be good.
If I bet against my own better judgment and stay to run engineering shop along the Forgotten Coast, I will need to deal with these pesky elementals. Curse the powers of elementalism unchecked, I say. Fortunately for me and now for you, my hopeful agent provocator, the elementals represent an ideal source of raw power for my ultra shrinker refinement. Give them the what for I say. In doing this though, be sure to save me some water elemental cores.
Glad I could help.
Okay, I can handle that, I think.
I need to get. out of range. I need to get... It's too far away. I don't have a target. I need to get closer. I'm out of range.
Alright, let's interrupt.
It's too far away. I'm out of range. I need to get closer. Too far away. I'm out of range. I need to get closer. It's too far away. I don't have a target.
Alright, the last one.
I need to get
Actually, fairly brief and decent quest. Hey there, my vertically
Time's money,
challenged
Have a good one.
green friend. I had to tweak the thing to stop working on mountain giants, even though I wasn't the one running around sapping things. Those night elves beat the copper out of me after they found those guys shrunk.
Hurry back.
Then Blasphemous. Not only I am glad to see that you've returned with the residue, but also that all major appendages intact. That is, well, there was never any danger in using the Ultra Shrinker, and was there? I do appreciate your effort on my behalf, Ehabiga. Truly, you're a friend of goblins everywhere. Accept this as a token of my appreciation.
Glad I could help.
While I could bore you with the technical details of utility behind the elemental cores, I will instead tempt you to completion of this important task by offering valuable coin and prizes for doing so. John, verily, are you finished?
Be good.
Scroondific. These goals will keep me working for some time. Add to that the benefit of there now being fewer elementals along the coast, I might no longer try myself to sleep at the prospect of having set up shop in perhaps the worst place imaginable. Thank you, Ehabiga, for your efforts on my behalf. While it certainly straps me financially to do this, allow me to show you some gratitude you may understand and appreciate. Good.
Have a good one. Yeah, what do you want?
Uh, okay. This. And do you have leather? Probably not. Oh well, let's see. Another old-fashioned quest. Go and beat up a bunch of yetis or whatever. Alright.
Target. I'm out of range.
I remember back in the day there was some sort of lost chicken. I think in some cave system. I don't recall if it was in this one too or not. Ah, right, I understand it. Back in the day, if you had skinning ability, you could harvest. You might get a yeti hide like this. If you had skinning, you could get another one. Alright, let's go check out the cave system. Let's do favor to the travelers on the road. Jesus. That's a lot of skulls. I suppose it's for the public interest for me to exterminate as many as possible. Good spot to level up skinning though. I'm starting to think they have actually evicted some cults hideout and taken as their own. Come on, box, give me something good. I don't have the design, so that is, I suppose, good. Is it too difficult for them to spawn a little bit of trade goods? I guess it is. And our job is done. I think I will make a quick
Target. Target.
okay. I suppose it was a rather pointless venture. Let's get that out of here. Hmm. I do hope I didn't get lost. Let's check our gold. You have new cheese. I can't see anything.
I need a target.
That was annoying. Uh, we are pretty close on unlocking our 1000 gold. Then I shall learn what my... How does the warband guild mechanic, guild bank mechanic works. In fact, I probably should give it a go after finishing up Feralas quest line. Back in the day, this guy actually gave pretty decent gear for leather, and I think there were patterns too.
Looking for something specific? Have a good one.
A stack of 10 thick kitty hides will net a choice of one of my crafted items because I care about quality. I'm able to ensure you'll get a good item.
See you later.
You stop and examine the texture of these hides. Properly treated, these hides could very well be stronger than iron. Not many people know about these hides, and that is combination with the vast treating solutions I know will allow me to potentially make items with true mark of quality. Thanks to you, of course. Now please choose from what I'm able to offer you for your service. You allow me to choose either 5 gold, 35 cents or 3300 experience.
See you around.
Alright. It's funny how things change. The northern Yetis used to yield the best hides, but these have been declining quality it seems. Maybe something nearby is making them sick. Luckily the feral scar Yetis to the southeast have flourished. I bet their hides are even better if they are used to be than they used to be. I will reward you handsomely for a stack of 10 of their hides. Bring them to here and we'll finish our business.
Have a good one.
No problem, man. No problem. Alright, let's first things first, let us visit the mage school. Iron purpose. Alright, I am here. Oh, that's...
Feel free to browse.
at gold limit. Oh, maybe the limit is 999. Well, that would dampen my mood. Okay. Spooky. Hmm. Okay, let's
What?
report to
On your way.
Sylvia. Good to see you here. As soon as being difficult, we're going to have to deal with these ogres or Lady Chandris on our own until he decides to deal with us.
Careful out there.
Alright. House and
On your way.
gold. Well, I guess
Hello.
that's a long road back. Or whatever. Let us enjoy some scenic flight. One moment. I wonder if I have to purchase each and every the hell is this region? Huh. And what I was musing about is that perhaps I have to purchase separately every and each characters or you know. What is it called? Yeah, warband called Bank. That would put a little bit of a damper on my mood. Ooh, golden pearl. Sounds expensive. Yeah, I probably get better payment for delivering toilet paper in current quest reward system. Let's see. Well, we have a lack of mithril, which I could get easily if I'd go mine it in the Uldum or whatever it was called. I did go to the Badlands. Yeah, Uldaman. And there were... The only problem is all the mithril deposits were in front of a dungeon entrance, so it was pretty tedious to navigate. Still, it helped me boost my engineering pretty high. A little bit more extra, and I believe we are only slowed down due to the lack of leather. And oh, I also discovered the interesting leather source. I fished. This is ooze. Ah, this is the chest. Can't open yet. I was doing the daily fishing quest in the Darnassus region. And the idea was, well, I wanted the gold and extra cooking skill. And when I fished out better chests, one of them dropped cheaper leather. So I think if I amp up my skill in fishing, I potentially could get better leather from, let's see, smell of marsh probably. This map doesn't lie, and I read these levels correctly. Okay, let's see. This is mushroom. Deep home. Is lost isles. World. Shadowlands. Never been there. Outland. I haven't been in the Shadow Moon Valley. Nor Nether Storm, at least with my trial account. Well, maybe my let's playthrough becomes much shorter than I expected. That doesn't matter. Danger fish. Yeah. That's what happened to the Dark Shore. I wonder if on the horse side also some settlements got utterly wiped out. I know at least the crossroads got bombed into oblivion. But on the other hand, it was a military strategic push by the Alliance in an attempt to force Horde military to crumble so Alliance could win the war. But yeah, looking around here, Itals have always gotten the worst brunt. Settlements get wiped out, islands get drowned. I think the last time their tree was burned to the ground or something. I remember once I actually swam across the sea to the Ital city, so we could use the defense channel to uh, ask for help because Horde raid was in the Dark Shore. In Aberdeen. Well, my ghost drowned, but I somehow managed to spawn here and then... Not very useful, I must say. Hilarious, I probably should have landed in Rutalas and walked the rest of the way. Now, this poor hypocrite has to fly up into the treetop of this big ass tree. Well, pretty authentic experience. I probably should have bound my hearthstone to the inn. Apparently my hearthstone is still tied to the anvil mark. Reminds me. I think in here on 3 branches there used to be a rare Tather boss who gave some items. And I think there was something too, or not, potentially. It's been quite a lot of years. Okay, let's go and check what how does this warband whatever work. Alright. Warband bank offers storage that is shared with all members of your warband. Do you wish to purchase this tab?
I don't
Yes.
have enough money.
Ah.
Good luck.
Okay, that's a bit of a problem.
I am honored.
at gold's limit. So how about 8?
Goddess.
What a piece of a... There are no curse words which can describe this. Instead of accepting that quest reward, to even out the 1000 gold to max, I had to do penny counting.
I am honored.
Alright, let's see. The unit is not banker. That unique. What the f... This character does not access the bank.
Go in peace.
Alright. Let's okay, I have never actually showed, but this is my original crew. With my lovely warrior with whom I started this game. Well, actually, he was the third. The first two versions were alts on my brother's account. Okay, now that's a bit of a...
Ishnuala.
Okay, I'm gonna pause for a moment. Okay, I'm back. What can I say
Hello.
about it? Anyways,
Good luck,
apparently I was with 4 band bank 5 months late. Apparently they secretly patched it out in the December. So
I am listening.
I spent my gold on heirloom item, and I will probably purchase another hair, spend all the income on the heirlooms until I have maxed out, and then I will most likely just create a new alt and continue questing until I have
Farewell.
finished painted this all beautiful blue. Alright,
Ishnu Allah.
the sentinels make up the bulk of our forces here, but well-rounded night elf army requires more than just night elves. The creatures of this forest of ancestral home have protected us for centuries. We simply need to rally them. Take this whistle. Our allies know this sound and you'll be using it to recall them. Before you start gathering creatures, I'd like you to recall a few of our wisps, just for practice. You can find them just outside the fortress among the trees.
Asha Farah.
What? Off you go!
Estolan, the highborn up in the tower, is reclusive. I haven't been able to speak to him very much. He has, however, told me that the ruins of High Wilderness to the south are full of Koduni ogres. The ogres are not only threat, they are destroying any forest and wildlife nearby. Estolan has also warned me of what might happen if they discovered any artifacts of highborn power among the ruins. Head south Habiga and slay any Koduni you find.
Careful out there. On your way!
Lady Chandris has already asked for you to assist us further. Adela has struck out to the east among the wood bow knolls and the established foothold south of Camp Moyah. You are to report to her if you wish to assist Lady Chandris and the Alliance further. Don't stray too close to Camp Mohash. The Horde will not hesitate to attack. Keep to the south and look for our banners.
Move it! On your way!
In addition to clearing out the ogres, Estelan mentioned something else about the ogres. He said the ogre warlocks may have some sort of orb or other item of power. He was terse about it but seemed upset. He said there was no way they could be highborn. I think he wants to know just where he got them. Bring me back one of those orbs.
Off you go!
Okay. Oh hey.
Peace be with you.
If you have a moment, Paladin, one of our students I was teaching has gone to explore the dark mist ruins to the south by himself. I warned him that it was too dangerous, but he was too excited to listen. I had spoken with him earlier about an amulet that is concealed within those ruins. Now I fear that he may have run off in search of it because of me. Estran has forbidden us to pursue him. If you go there, could you please look for him?
May the stars guide you.
I think I know what happened there. And I think it's ended fairly poorly. Okay, let's start by utterly destroying these cities.
The target.
You have found a pristine Yeti hide that is exceptionally thick and sturdy. More so than even the ones you've seen from the Yeti in the Rage Scar. Consider that Brad McRuben at the Feathermoon Stronghold is the market for Yeti hides. This particular one might be of considerable interest to him. Alright.
Have a target.
Interestingly noisy. I wonder if I accidentally increased the sound. Well, whatever. Okay, you have uncovered some sort of strange egg-shaped device made from metal. Fiddling with one of the nose springs to the egg, life as it opens up with some sort of malicious robotic contraption. A voice from inside the robotic egg crackles to life. My name is Oglethorpe Opnoticus and my homing robot has crashed. I will reward you for its recovery. Please take a peek into the robot. I now have computed the coordinates of the robot for you. It is in a cave near Feralas Vale. Okay. Let's do this. Let's save the mechanical chicken.
I'm out of range.
Interesting, I only picked up one. Alright. You appear to be uncovered the wreckage of a robotic chicken. A voice from within egg crackles to life again. Yes, excellent work. This is indeed my homing robot. Though my sensors indicate that it needs jump start before it can fly back to Booty Bay for repairs. Go ahead and place the beacon inside the rover. The beacon will take care of the rest. To place the egg, distress beacon inside the chicken homing robot. Hums and words are heard from inside the robot as it struggles to stand up. As the robot comes to life, Oglethorpe's voice is heard once more, but now from the inside the robot. It's working at least, but it needs major repairs. It is too much heavy for you to carry it, but I think I have an idea. Are you up watching over it some more? The gnome voice crackles once again. I need to move OOX22FE to open safe place so it can begin lengthy takeoff procedure. It has built-in cloaking, but it needs some time on my end to make it operational again. Escort the robot from the current location to, let's say, the main road. That should be perfect place, as long as enough to get things online. Escort it safely and then come back to talk to me in Booty Bay.
Don't have a target.
I mean, he is from the Booty Bay, so yeah, it makes sense. Otherwise, it would be easier to escort this chicken to the night elf settlement and shove it in the mailbox and mail off. If I'd say Booty Bay is allies to us or not, I would say
I
they
need to
are
get
not.
closer.
Lock sensor detects facial anomaly danger. Oh, I figured out. Already succeeded. I figured out what was wrong with the sound. You see, when I troubleshooted the issues with the warband bank, there was one older post calling it a bug, and so I deleted my settings and stuff. Just in case. And that reset my settings to extra loud. Oops.
Target.
Do I want to check what is going on in here? Not particularly, but unless the claws give me pretty hefty cold return.
My mount is ready. It's too far away. I need to get closer. Have a target.
Well, give me something good. It seems I have maxed out
Have a target.
the gear I have managed to hoard. Alright, let's see.
Target.
Let's get the hell out of here. Probably nothing very useful left. These ants, like, they don't seem very unique.
It's too far away.
Okay, let's. Where is the wisp? We need to construct additional moon wells. And Ancient of War. And make expansion to the cold. You know, that's why this
Elune Adore.
wisps have always lived in harmony with night elves, and we depend on them for many things. These little guys you sent back, for example, will be helping us with some new constructions and repairs. Ready for more?
May the stars guide
Hippogriffs are majestic creatures. Some say they were created by Stenaris himself as a gift for the night elves. They are wary of other races, but they're intelligent enough to recognize friend of a friend. I need more hippogriffs here so we can begin training some of our newer archers to ride them. Take the whistle again and rally the Frey feather hippogriffs in the grove just south of the Tower of
Be
Estolon.
careful.
Okay. This is a nice quest line. A call back to the Warcraft 3. That would might explain what is do I need gold? Not all that much, but yes. Alright. I do find it a bit more convenient that I can use this from here. I remember back in the day they didn't even have the how to say, oh, horse poacher.
Have a target.
I thought who was attacking me. Alright. Back in the day these creatures couldn't even walk. Instead they hopped on their back feet. I don't remember when they actually upgraded with the actual walking animation. Alright, let's start beating these ogres. Alright. Let's peek into the large building. Okay, let's. There doesn't seem to be anything interesting. Hmm. I have started to take notice of a trend. I mean the West markers and all that jazz. Like there are like small hubs, and generally it's like 2, 3 NPCs. Then you are sent outside, and anything not related to the hub is basically like this place. Empty. No rare monsters, no boxes, no interesting stuff to read. When I was younger, I didn't really notice it. Or, let's take an example of this region. Pre-Cataclysm, handing it over to Horde, it was a neutral territory. It was buggy place, it was unfinished, there were some quests and some quests none, there were unexplained things like Night Elf NPC in the Satyr camp. Healthy but otherwise unconscious ghosts, and but I couldn't say it was an empty region. Back in the days, for example, there were ghosts, and there was a rare ghost which gave you pretty decent gear. Here was a rare satyr which gave pretty decent gear. Here was a rare turtle you could find, gave something. Here was also, I think there was some kind of rock monster who also gave gear, though you probably had to be quite a bit stronger to handle him and all monsters protective squad. What the point I'm trying to make is, it was half finished, buggy place, and contained very little, but still it was full of content, stuff to do. Even, for example, no quest meant that you went to prospect, hunt leather from the Dragon King, and treasures from the rare creatures, and maybe even rune clothes from the monster camps. While this is a pretty decent proof that if it's not tied to the quest, it's pretty empty. Weird. Alright, I suppose that's what I get for playing it in the middle of night. I'm a bit tired and start to say a whole lot of meandering stuff. I don't recall, but for example, in Classic in Feralas, you could get this pristine hide from here, and somewhere here, I think. And so by accident you could get 3, 4 more quests. Yeah, it certainly starts to feel a bit empty. Okay, now it might actually depend on the race. For example, I am playing a dwarf, and so there is a certain degree of natural course you're gonna take with your adventures. So I think I probably should have gone to the hinterlands. That would be a more logical course of action than the Desolate or the Feralas. But anyways, the example is the this region, they are feel fully fleshed out and done. Loc Modan has pretty decent handcrafted content, and then it slowly and steadily starts to dwindle. Like this was, well, not a bad thing, but okay. Poor lost apprentice died. And I bet you were behind it. You're looking at me. Can you see me? Please help. I'm chained to this place. It takes too much effort just to speak to you. I can barely maintain this shape. I could help you, but please help me pull myself together first. Once I'm focused... once I'm more focused on this plane, I should be able to do it. If I could just leave this tomb, the soil itself outside is full of ancient arcane deposits laying forgotten for centuries. Would you bring me some?
Goddess watch over. May the stars
You must be
guide
careful when you venture forth. Other spirits are bound to this place, malevolent and hateful ones. They all suffered so much. None of that what they could be used be remains. None of what they used to be remains. Only suffering and will to leave. We will need that will to summon the overlord that keeps me bound here. Please gather the essence of the spirits and bring it back to me.
Asha Fela.
I'm out of range.
Alright, so let's start cleaning up this place.
I need to get closer.
Oh, let's see. I'm not saying that I don't enjoy this questing, but I do have to admit formula Cataclysm is probably the point where Blizzard formulate questing strategy became meta, so to speak. And the older I get, the more noticeable it gets. Still, I would argue that World of Warcraft, in a sense, would make a pretty decent single-player game, actually. At least a MMO with an offline mode. No, well, admittedly, it's not a money cow. because it can be enjoyed without subscription, and subscription is main. Well, actually, subscription is not the main way of making income. I imagine their shop is probably number one nowadays. Well, I mean, potentially subscription it does all the maintenance, but shop is
I
the
am honored.
which pushes the profit margin. Yes, I can see you. Nice dress. I know where to get it. But sadly, I probably won't be able to, thanks to the level scaling. We have the soil. I'm having trouble to staying together. Hurry.
Goddess watch
Thank
over
you. Thank you. I feel much better with just a bit more.
Go in peace.
Have you gathered?
Asha
You
Feralas.
can feel their anguish, can't you, my poor friend? At least we can use you to fix
May
things.
the stars
things.
guide
The other spirits and I are bound here by the cruel demon named Verinius. He is our captor, a twisted mindless beast who devours our souls over millennia. The lure of the souls and arcane magic you brought with me should let you draw him out. Take this contents essence to the dead tree at the far end of the ruins. Use it to lure Verinius and slay him, that I may finally be free.
you. Go in peace.
Roger that. Let's get your ex-lover. I mean... that looked like a tree, but I suppose this is a tree. At least you could have given him the handsome form instead that weird taste of this lady. Not much can be said. Now, interesting question, is she an elf who was uplifted to a demonhood, or maybe she was a demon who lived life as an elf?
Greetings.
I'm free, finally. Oh, it feels so good to be free. Oh, you saw, didn't you? Yep.
Illume light your
You're being so nice, yeah, Bigo. I've been trapped here so long, thanks to it. Well. Oops. Oops. Well, that was a failure. A soft glow from pedestal brightens and you can see simple chain left behind. That's what the apprentice was searching for. Alright, that was rather tragic. You alright?
Target. Have a target.
Well, at least we get some more patterns. I'm sorry, but your boyfriend got potentially killed off by a succubi.
Goddess bless you.
You're back and without him.
Goddess watch
Oh,
over you.
horrible for someone so young and full of promise to fall to demons. I beg your forgiveness for sending you into danger as well, Ehaviga. I hope you won't cross paths with that demoness again. I'm pretty sure I won't be seeing her anytime soon.
Go in peace.
Unless I go to the Wowhead and discover some new hidden lore.
Out with it! Careful
It sounds
out there.
like there were more than we thought. Thank you for your brave work, Ehaviga.
Move it!
With the nearby ogre stealth, we should take the offensive, press our attack into their territory. The Gordok ogres are head of the Gorduni clan, ruling them from the ruins now called Diarmau. They are stronger than the lesser Gorduni, but I have no doubt you can handle them, Ehabiga. They won't know what hit them.
On your way!
And
Move it!
I have my
Off you go.
orb. Is that it? Let me see here.
Careful out there.
He's right, I haven't been among the Night Elves long, but I can tell these markings are completely unlike any Galtorade decorations. Estelan needs to see this. Take this up to his tower to him. He may be surly, but don't be dissuaded. Once he sees the orb, he'll realize it's an important issue.
On your way!
Alright.
What brings you here?
A properly trained squadron of hippogriffs riders can take on nearly any opposing force. Feather Moon Stronghold will be much safer with these noble beasts on our side.
Farewell.
Some people think Danes are good for a little more than fetching drinks in war. Most of them haven't seen the entire defensive line scattered by what they thought was cover. And have you ever seen a peon try to chop one down and get surprised? I was in tears. At any rate, they are immensely valuable allies. You'll find some wandering just outside the Tower of Estolan, and more in the forest to the east, just southeast of Tyre Mall. Be on lookout for the horde.
A Shah Feralas.
Yes, I'll try. Uh, Alright. Off to the work, 3 men. We have entire Feralas to take over. Alright, what's going on in here? Ah, right. Wait. First things first, let us impress this
Ishnu
handler.
Allah.
They may not look it, but some giants grow to be ancient protectors. We could use few more of those around here.
Be careful.
I thought the ancient protectors were created by wisps. Well,
Peace be
what
with you.
is that you're holding?
Denali.
Ah, the orb I mentioned before. A decent reason to disturb me.
Good luck, friend.
This is a neither crude ogre trinket nor an ancient relic made by my kind. It's a specific construction. Its specific construction is new to me, and this fact disturbs me greatly. The wolf girl will be sending you to Dire Maul soon to fight the Gordok elite. They are the leaders of the Gordruni and would know who is supplying these. Take the orb back and cast few enchantments on it. Hold it up in front of a weakened Gordok ogre, and once you captured him, bring it back here. Okay. Well, I do need to play them.
Target.
Alright.
Have a target. Need a target.
Oh, what the hell happened? Right. Ooh, is that Mithril? I love Mithril. Finally. At last we can improve our engineering and both mining too. Mithril. There is no purest and shiniest material than Mithril. Well, there is. It's called Roman gold, as Han Attila or his assistant in Age of Empires 2 said to me. Hyena.
Have a target. Need a target.
Okay.
Have a target.
I am probably supposed to... Let's go and hand in the breadcrumb quests.
I need a target.
You know, I think one reason why it feels a bit shorter, well, granted I'm doing this, what, second, third, fourth time, might be because when my paladin did it first time, the lore master, I didn't have the flying skill. Or maybe I did have. One can never be certain.
I'm out of range.
Yes, you're gonna crush and whatever. Where is the entrance? Ah, let's fly over. Go to the Broken Commons. Main question is where I was sent. This is broken? Saving warp. Have you seen in a contract with Druid of Talon recently, Paladin? I can feel the lingering presence of one. Ah. Alright. Oh, I know it. It's an exit from the distant dark times when these separate dungeons were one giant dungeon. I actually spent here quite a lot of time. Not that I was much of a PvE player in a sense of doing dungeons. Alright, eyes in the sky. Speak softly, Habiga. The Kodok may not be intelligent, but they are still dangerous warriors. Alright, I don't really care. I just want my quest log. But yeah, I spent here quite a lot of time. Mostly because my warlock wanted a horse. An epic horse. So my brothers, nephew and me made a group. And we spent the entire night doing this clearing up the dungeon. And we succeeded even though we didn't have no dedicated tank or healer. I suppose my brother was with his paladin the healer and the tank. While my void was actually tanking the offhand tank. I wonder if the paladin horse had also some similar gimmick. Can't recall. But yeah. Even with underpowered, he did manage to clear it up. Do the quest and get me a horse. Alright.
Don't waste my
Wonderful,
time.
everything's going according to plan. Lady Chantress will be pleased.
Careful out there. Quickly, quickly.
What
Look.
brings you here?
Ah, you brought him. Now I merely have to suffer the fate of speaking to him. I don't want to switch out my helmet yet.
May the stars.
It seems... Oh, let's enjoy the show. It seems we found an infestation far worse than the one we expected. Jogal is no doubt trying to use the Kodok to gain access to remnants of Elder Thalas within entire mall, full of the forbidden powers that brought the downfall of the Shendala. I'm rambling, leave me. Ehapiga, tell Sylvia of what you learned. Whatever is occurring in entire mall must be stopped. But first things first, we're gonna
Elune Adore.
hand over the skins. Oh, I remember I died there. Oh, because I walked into wrong teleportation. And the worst part, I think I have done it twice. During previous questing in Thessalis. Hey there, my friend.
Looking for something specific? Have a good one.
These hides may not be the resilient historian, but they're nice and subtle.
See you later.
Excellent, excellent. These are going to work out incredibly well. I can already tell that they're going to be much harder than properly cured. Thanks again for your help, Ehabiga. Here, please take one of my latest creations.
Safe travels. See you around.
Well, at least I got some appearances. What is this, Ehabiga? You got something special for me?
Have a good one.
Incredible. You may have found the granddaddy of all Yeti hides with this. You better believe I'll pay for it. I normally don't pay that much for a single hide, but I'm pretty sure I can make something special from it. Thanks for thinking of me on this.
See you later.
And we did it. Now let's go and continue on with the main story.
I am listening. Good luck. I am honored. Goddess.
Speak
You're back?
quickly.
What did Estalon say?
Move it.
Twilight Hammer here? This is far more serious than I expected. I got to put a stop to this. I don't know if I'm ready to lead such an offensive, but I'm not about to let my fears get in the way of what needs to be done. I will rally our forces from Federmoon Stronghold. Head to the Dire Mall, make your way to the arena, and disrupt Cho'Gall's activities. We will launch our attack during the
Off
confusion.
you go.
No problem. I bet the Cho'Gall is not that big of an issue, given he most likely isn't above level 20 on the regular raid boss bonuses. It's gonna be hilarious. But first things first, Mithril.
I need to get closer.
Alright, let's do some aerial invasion. Because we can. Come on, they could have put here a few trees and some pointless mob. Maybe a bird's nest. Ah well. Clap your gloves and...
Behold! The world you see before you has been judged. Fire, water, earth, air! All shall perish before the elements. Burn and drown and crush and suffocate. Join us and embrace the inevitable end. The Master's power calls. You will be reborn, stronger than flesh. Strength beyond form, power in the infinite. Swear your allegiance to me. The Master wants, he sees and wants and hungers. And you will be remade in my image. Wait! Infidel! A heathen among us! An intruder! You! Prove yourselves, my ogres. Slay this insect! Blood for the Master! Blood and suffering!
Next one, please.
Stain my hands with your blood! Murder! Murder!
Okay. Can't do what? Stunned. Remove all harm of disease. Maybe I should have purchased the... And they all broke their legs. No. Quick, selfie. Must make selfie.
Insects, the darkness comes. May it console you as your world rots.
Yishnuala.
I never miss a shot.
Alright, ladies, you can get back home on your own. I'm gonna take the direct road. Iron. Night of the Sentinels. Alright.
Don't waste my
Welcome
time.
back from the battle. The Twilight Hammer has been disgraced in the eyes of Cordunni and driven from Feralas. We've shown the glory of the Alliance in full force today. Be proud. Yeah, for the Alliance.
Careful out there.
Done. Alright, let's go to the covert operations. Where do we go? Ooh, Sentinel's headpiece. It's all leather. Mail. No plate. I really need not to rally these mountain giants. Oh well.
Out with it! On your way!
Welcome to Shadebow. Yeah, Vigo. Lady Sundry sent word
Move it!
for you. Securing this area for Sentinels will be final part of our defense of Feralas.
Off you go!
The first of Sundry's direct orders is to deal with the woodbow gnolls here. They've been spreading too far too fast and are becoming a threat to both the forest and our war effort. They know we're here after we took this camp and we've been leading covert strikes against them. It's time to make a major blow. Bring back 10 of the remains and we'll be ready for the next phase.
Move it! On your way!
We've dealt the Corduni ogres a large blow at Dire Mall, but we haven't quite finished the job. My scouts have reported a group of them amassed in the hills to the north, gathering for some reason. It's possible they're interested in the horde settlements nearby, but I don't want to take any chances. Scout the area, kill any ogre you come across and report
Careful
back.
out there.
I'm listening.
We are staging a relief effort of new Talanar for all of 1,000 needles. The Yala Night Wisp will lend you my hippogriff to safely get you there. Speak with Carissa Moonhunter when you land. You must go quickly, flies are to be saved.
Go in.
Okay.
How may I help? Goddess, watch over you. Greetings. Be careful.
Ishnu Dal Dieb.
Alright, a little pause. Alright, I am back. Forces of Nature Fairy Dragons. You will know if from looking at them, but lovely fairy dragons that inhabit this forest can be truly fearsome if trained properly. They can do amazing things to magical energy, absorb it, redirect it, even nullify it entirely. They're nearly harmless alone, but in large numbers they can have stunning effect on battle. You can find some in the fields to the northwest. Be careful, the horde is
May
nearby.
the stars guide you. Good luck, friend.
The mountain giants are our most powerful allies in the forest. They guard from the land itself. But many of our enemies are willing to fight off a walking hillside. It only takes a few of these to turn the tide of battle completely. The mountain giants here have been afflicted by some illness lately, but I've seen a healthy group of them to the southwest. Okay.
Be careful.
I guess let's start destroying the gnolls. The wolf girl wants the means to make herself a two-piece or a hairpiece. Oh, we shall organize it. Not really, but you get the spirit. Not okay. Right. Meanwhile, as they respawn, let's go and recruit some mountain giants.
It's not ready yet. I can't use that item yet. Need a target. Have a target.
Okay, let's... Ah, fairy dragons. Almost forgot them. Ah, the horse settlement.
It's still recharging.
That's a load of odd poachers standing in the middle of the glade doing nothing. Corrupted Dryad. I remember at least old times there was also Shindalar. We could give here some stuff and earn Vendralar's reputation. Sadly though, I don't know if it's any more. Are we any more able to do it? I think back in the day it was needed for insane the membrane. I mean achievement. And title. I only got on the halfway. Game. Oh, yeah, Saltstone Shield. I think I know this armor set. Alright. Erased. Is there any... go check out if there is any boxes around here. Big fist. Ah, it's a quest. And speaking to this one. And that was rather not the most pointless, at least I got 2 shields. I think I got it pretty early, the first version. Alright, I suppose let's rally a couple more. Fairy dragons and report in. So corrupted dryads. I'm starting to think they don't even know what the word corrupted them even means anymore. Okay, let's you sign up to the army of night elves. Oh?
speak quickly. Off you go.
The mains aren't just for trophies. If they're to be slaughtered, we may as well not let it to be a total waste. I don't get it.
Careful out
Excellent work, Ehaviga. I didn't think those gnolls would give you much
there.
trouble.
On your way.
Never underestimate the threat. These gnolls may seem like simple brutes, but there's animal cunning even among them. The gnolls run as a pack, and every pack has alphas, the biggest, strongest, bravest, and most ruthless members that claw their way to dominance. They are the ones giving orders. So they are the ones we're going to slay now. They reside mostly around Woodbow, then pushing the others around. Get out there and push
Move
harder.
it. Off you go.
It's good to see you're back. We'll learn more about Ogre's situation.
On your way.
Sasquatch
Off you go.
sighting. You may have seen it yourself, but other scouts have discovered an enormous beast being held by ogres. Reports say it looks like Sasquatch. If it is, it's the biggest ever seen in Feralas. The ogres are most likely trying to teach it to obey them. But that's almost comical. I'm not going to sit by and let them train that thing to roll over at their command. Return to the hills and slay it.
Move it. Careful
The
out there.
Sasquatch may be the largest threat, but we also need to wipe out the ogres. The Gordruni have been a nuisance to us for too long. Lady Shandris wants them completely gone. Let's hope these are the last ones. Kill the Gordruni tamers that keep the beast in. Make sure they know the price of their meddling.
Move it.
Hello. Farewell.
Aren't they adorable? The babies are even more cuter. Aren't they?
May the stars guide you.
Forces of Nature, Mountain Giants. Excellent, Ehaviga. You helped to bolster our forces here, and you've saved many of the forest creatures from the horde as well. With our army now ready, Feathermoon will stand against all threats, horde or otherwise. On behalf of Lady Feathermoon, I'd like to award you with this weapon, fit for a sentinel. Since when do sentinels wield maces? Alright, give me the axe.
A shot fell out.
I'm not gonna use it, but... Okay.
What brings you here?
Use vendor, sell all the junk. Sell the... Ooh. And let's go. We need to see alphas. Okay.
It's too far away.
Alright. Gold. And I suppose let's invade the cave. Maybe there is a good box in somewhere. And there is nothing. Well, at least.
Target.
Alright.
I don't have a target.
super fast respawn. Well, we took down 5 of them, so that's good enough for me. Okay.
I need a target. I don't have a target.
Oh, well, let's pretend that I rescued them.
How may I help?
Ladies? Well, okay, you do you. Okay, I suppose my help is not wanted here.
Need a target.
You are in bear form, which is illegal because it belongs to the Night Elves DM. Trademarked. Alright, let's start turning.
Need a target. Have a target. Need a target. I need a target. It's too far away.
Okay. I think we're done here.
What?
Alright, Alpha Strike.
On your way!
Perfect, any gnolls left will be simple prey, lost in the woods. Yeah, soldier, take your report before I get distracted. We got other threats to deal with.
Off you go! Careful out there.
Well done once again, Ehabiga. Yet another threat removed from Feralas.
Move it! Off you go!
Good work and good riddance. I hope we never have to see another ogre here again.
On your way!
Don't worry, they are running back from the graveyard and respawning soon.
Careful out there.
With gnolls out of the way, we are ready to take care of other foes. Our scouts have discovered what appears to be a hive nearby, extending deep beneath ground. The insects of hive are large and ferocious, and most likely pose an even greater threat than gnolls. I want you to proceed to the hive with caution. Cut down a good portion of the bugs and bring back their carapaces for further study.
Off you go! Move it!
Most of the insects we've seen wandering the hive have been enormous enough, but my scouts reported an especially huge one. My scouts... One moment. Where was I?
On your way!
It seemed to be directing the workers on the surface. I don't know much about these things, but if they're starting to wander beyond that pit in the ground, we need to put stop to it. Kill this giant wasp and return to me.
Careful out there.
Okay. Okay. I was a bit confused for a moment.
Target. Use a target.
I have expanded their nest. Really?
Have a target.
Alright.
Use a target. I need to get closer.
I suppose we might as well go underground.
I'm out of range. I need to get closer. I need a target.
Alright, I think we're done here. There is now bio-organic. Did I get lost again? I think I did. Right. Ooh. Alright, let's get out of here.
Quickly, quickly! Move it!
Well done, Biga. You're proving very valuable to securing this area for Alliance.
On your way!
How goes the hunt, Habiga? Are you here to report your success?
Careful out there.
These are sedated after all. I wasn't sure, having never seen one in person. Gilneas had its problem, but at least we didn't have these monstrosities running around.
Off you go!
Nothing truly disturbing has occurred. While patrol, several of my scouts were ambushed by Triads. The Triads are close allies of the Night Elves and Guardians of the Forest. I assumed they were just frightened by the sight of Worgen, but sentinels I sent out at the wards were also attacked. Whatever is going on, I don't like it. I want you to go investigate as well. If even the Triads have been corrupted, put them to the sword. Perhaps it would be wiser for me to knock them over the head, tie them up and hold them back, so you could uncorrupt them. Purification magic or some nonsense like that. Oh well. I guess let's go and kill them outright. Spiteful sister. Alright. I am sorry.
Have a target.
If I would be a night elf, I could understand what she said.
Far away. I need a target.
Gold. Did someone say gold? I like gold. Alright.
I'm out of range.
Emerald Summit. Deja vu, I've been some here before.
Out with it!
Alright, I didn't want to scare you, but this is a grave situation. If the portal at Dreambow was sealed and the corruption is still spreading.
Off you go!
The Dragon of the Emerald Dream, what have you gotten yourself involved in, Yabiga? Ah, okay, there is
On
some
your way!
kinda thematic. Alright.
Quickly, quickly!
Dragon of the Emerald Dream, what have you gotten yourself involved in, Yabiga? I wouldn't keep her waiting if I were you. The place she spoke of is what we call Emerald Summit. Path of the main road through the lower valleys leads up to the high stone plateau. There's a small shrine at the top. Good luck, Yabiga. I hope to see you back safe.
Careful out there.
Okay, Roger, Roger. Let's go. Here's the cavalry. Tundra, you've come. I'm ashamed to ask this of you, Paladin, but I ran from him long enough. Tyrar must be stopped. Okay. Emil Eris and Deton are gone. It's only us left now. I can't hide from this no longer. All I did while part of that brood, all that suffering I caused must be repaid today. I'm still weak, Habiga. I cannot assume my true form even if I dare try. But I will still stand beside you in battle. If you're prepared, I will call Tyron to us. He will be unable to resist the temptation of revisiting corruption upon me. Come forth, Tyron, I stand before you. I know you're at. Alright, find a new stone. Good for you that your essence persists. It is done. This land has suffered so much. I can rest now. That I'm the only one left. Even if I choose to remain in this world, I cannot rejoin the Green Flight, but this victory gives me hope. Perhaps in time, I can find peace in simple life among mortals. You must return to your people, tell them that Dragon of Nightmare are gone, and I will no longer threaten this land. And will no longer threaten. Alright, that's nice of you. Good luck. Oops, I would have almost jumped off the mountain. I like to think that Worgen has no idea what is going on. Who are the nightmare dragons? What the hell are they talking about?
Don't waste my time.
You'll be drawn into a fight between dragons. I don't know if you're blessed or cursed. Lady Chandris has heard all what you've done and personally sent this reward for your bravery. I'm glad you came back in one piece to receive it. Right.
Ishnu Dal Dieb. Good luck, friend.
Off to New Talanar. The cavalry is here, never fear. They find their way, warders sent you. Good, we need your help now. This is going to take a while, but I'm sure we'll beat them back. You're now more good to 1,000 needles elsewhere. We have reports that the gnomes and goblins and out on the floated sail flats somehow survived of giant Fargo. Brendo is on the dock. She'll get you on the boat to go there. Mind helping us out a little on your way to her. Well, I help you stop standing and start shooting. Ladies? Oh, come on, there is one poor night elf against 3.
Need a target. Don't have a target.
I am wrong.
I don't have a target.
Yeah. Him? Ladies, why don't you go? Alright, let's push through.
Have a target.
For the Alliance. And down you go.
Have a target.
That would be more permanent thing. Let's outright destroy them.
My goods are of the highest.
A boat,
quality.
yes, you can have this last one. Are you ready to go, Paladin? One of the sentinels will take you out to the Mirage Raceway. If there is anyone left alive out there, please help them. Others watch over you.
Be careful. think?
I tell you, this guy is driving me nuts. Does anyone truly believe that Goblin could help out run anything so magnificent as this speed barge? All they know how to do is blow stuff up, and half of the time they take themselves out doing that.
Very well then.
Yes, do you see me interrupting your fascinating argument? No, no, please, go ahead. I'm sure your interruption is something very uh, important, more important than dealing with survival of everyone here. In fact, Bizzle taps his foot impatiently.
Alrighty then.
Alright, and this is the good spot to end the episode. Thanks for watching, and well, I rate the experience 7 out of 10. I might have
On my way.
trash talked a lot, but I still like the Feralas. Anyways, bye bye, and I hope you enjoyed the video.